Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth. In this video, I'm going to be doing a polish comparisons for berry and fuchsia polishes. So in my last polish comparisons video, I did light blue polishes, and if you watched that video, I kind of broke up my light blue polishes into 3 different categories and then compared the polishes that way. So that is what I'm doing with this video as well, and I'm just going to compare the 3 categories. I picked 5 polishes from each that I thought looked very similar, and we're going to swatch them side by side and see how similar they are. For the first group of comparisons, I chose the brighter, more fuchsia berry polishes, and you can see here from left to right we have Zoya Ellie, OPI You're the Shade That I Want, OPI This Is Not Wine Country, Zoya Allison, and OPI Aurora Berry-alis. First up we have Zoya Ellie, and I applied 2 thin coats, and I love this really fun bright berry shade, especially for summer. Here we have 2 coats of OPI You're the Shade That I Want, which is a very similar bright berry shade, again perfect for summer. We also have OPI This Is Not Wine Country, which is a very similar berry shade, but this one was more on the jelly side. Here are 2 coats of Zoya Allison, and this is a little bit of a darker berry polish. And finally on my thumb we have one of my just all-time favorite nail polish shades to wear, OPI Aurora Berry-alis. Here are the side-by-side comparisons. I think the 2 that are the most similar are Zoya Ellie and OPI You're the Shade That I Want. I would pretty much say these are exact dupes, so if you have one, you probably don't need the other, but I really love a fun bright berry shade, like I said, especially for summer. Zoya Allison is a lot darker. OPI has a different sort of kind of jelly-like formula, even though it is completely opaque in 2 coats, and Aurora Berry-alis has more of a muted rose tone to it. So the next color category that I have are the grapey purples. So again, from left to right, we have China Glaze Dune Our Thing, Zoya Liv, Zoya Rie, Zoya Donnie, and China Glaze Boujee board. So on my pinky, I painted 2 thin coats of China Glaze Dune Our Thing, which is more of a berry grapey purple, if that makes sense. Zoya Rie is definitely more of a grapey purple, at least that's how I would describe it. Zoya Donnie is a darker purple. Zoya Liv definitely is a lighter purple than the others. And finally, China Glaze Boujee board is more of a neon grapey purple. And here are the polish comparisons side by side. Honestly, these purples looked so similar in the bottles, and I think that's what's so fun about these videos is that the polishes can look really similar in the bottles, but then once you get them on the nail, they're completely different. I really don't see any dupes here. I think that China Glaze Dune Our Thing is a little bit similar to Zoya Rie, but they are not even close to being the same shade. So honestly, I love a good grapey purple like this, and I think they're all different and really unique. For my last comparisons group, we have our deep berry polishes, which are some of my favorite to wear in the fall and winter. From left to right, we have Zoya Ripley, Zoya Tara, Zoya Rachael, OPI In the Cable Carpool Lane, and OPI What's the Hatter With You. On my pinky, I applied 2 thin coats of Zoya Ripley. On my ring finger, I have one of my all-time favorite fall shades, Zoya Tara. Zoya Rachael is on my middle finger, which is a darker purple berry shade. OPI In the Cable Carpool Lane is a very similar darker berry shade. And then we have OPI What's the Hatter With You, which again is very similar. So here are the side-by-side comparisons, and I would say that OPI In the Cable Carpool Lane and OPI What's the Hatter With You are very similar, and I would probably say they're exact dupes. For some reason on camera they're looking a little bit streaky, but they are completely opaque in 2 coats. It must just have been the way that I was applying them, but yeah, they're very similar. I would say exact dupes. And then Zoya Rachael and Zoya Tara are a little bit similar, but again, not the exact same shade. And then Zoya Ripley probably shouldn't have even been in this category because it looked similar in the bottle, but as you can see, it's a completely different shade. So again, why I love doing these videos is because they look really similar in the bottle, but then they can be completely different on the nail, which is really fun. So that is it for my berry and fuchsia polish comparisons video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm getting really close to 10,000 subscribers and it would be amazing if we could do it within this year. So subscribe if you haven't already. and let me know what polishes you think that I should compare next, what color you think should be the next video, and if you have any polishes in that category that you think are similar that you'd like to see compared. If I have them in my collection, I will definitely incorporate them into the next video. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any polishes that are similar to any of the ones that I featured in this video, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!